with another stream. We're gonna give it another go on Madden with Grandpa Spades again. See if he can finally get a win. But we'll see what happens. So, guys, enjoy the stream. Make sure you hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you're new. But yeah. We're gonna get started and we're gonna see how it goes again. We're gonna get started and we're gonna see how it goes. Part 4? Yeah, this is part 4. I don't know why I put part 4. I should have just put something else, but oh well. What's up, Bryson? Shout out to Bryson, channel member.
Yeah, you know why it turned into sorry. You know why it turned into
man.
You know why it turned into chocolate milk?
That moment when you
these little guys.
Uncle Colby knows how to pick out cereal, huh?
They're called cocoa nuggets.
Yeah, I noticed it didn't put them on there, Smoke. I kind of got ticked a little bit.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah, it's got it in there.
I guess they're still working on it.
Or Lucky Charms.
Nobody uses my mason jar unless they want removal of fingers.
Is that what it is?
No.
Yep.
That's bullshit.
Wait, can you reach it back here?
Yep.
No, you can't.
Yeah, he's 0-3, but we'll see what happens. What's up, Epic? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
Mommy.
Uh-oh.
Mommy,
Going with the
Those are the ice cream
going with the
scoops.
Super Bowl champs. Uh-oh.
We'll do the ice cream.
Or the ice cream. Yeah, we'll clean all this off tomorrow. He's probably gonna need to be turned.
So, am I home or... Yeah, I start home, right? Okay.
He's already confused. He don't know if he should go home or not.
I know. I watched these eliminate a good chunk of the space disappeared.
Should I go home? No.
What's up, Quarter? We got 1v1 this week. It'll have to be either Friday night or Sunday because Saturday I'm going to a concert, so...
Yeah, I wanted that for my car. I should have grabbed it.
Yeah, I was gonna give it that whole thing.
You even know who I'm gonna go see?
With the crate and everything?
Yeah.
He's like, I want to go. I don't even know who the hell you're gonna go watch, but I want to go.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was it?
Some things are just better left not said, Smoke.
Oh.
Not only the Super Bowl champs, but best of the best. What time? I don't know what time. I am not gonna go see Lady Gaga.
Oh, yeah.
From the site that many call the loudest
You mean
in the
Lady
NFL,
Haha?
we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
Oh
the
my
scene
God.
a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, so Miley Cyrus? No, not Miley Cyrus.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Fielded about a yard deep.
Did you really just say that Patrick Mahomes doesn't care about his team? He's the one that got his team motivated. Oh.
He can be on his team, or he can be on my team.
Where are you at? Where do I go?
What?
Let's see.
Sure. See if you guessed it. Nope, not gonna go see him either.
On first
You
down,
gotta request it.
and incomplete to open things up. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Second and 10, Newton again.
You're going to stand right in the middle of the TV.
It's Greg Wilson. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Let's go. You tighten up.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on fourth down.
That play's kind of weird.
Had the jitters at first, but then he came back and pulled it out.
What quarterback doesn't go into a Super Bowl and struggle?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
This one now in their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this.
He brought his team back from 3 games, like every playoff game.
And the surge is
brought him back.
Too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
I watched my uncle play Atlas. No. My uncle broke his keyboard on Atlas.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with the backup. This is Williams.
And he broke his other keyboard.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Speaking of Damian Williams, the late Super Bowl, 17 carries over 100 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the
I know what you mean, Bryson, but
like
every quarterback has like that first half where they're like, oh shit, this is like the Super Bowl.
In terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, they don't get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown?
What map did you give her?
Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well? 133 yards of total offense? Probably not. But give him his due, because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns.
Wow.
So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle.
2 days, usually you can get like,
free agent running backs.
you can get 5 days.
Total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco. Advantage Kansas City. Advantage Damian Williams.
Dog done it.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And it'll be incomplete.
I saw that. Yeah, like what?
Really? And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
So win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Soccer manager, really?
Why don't you just use Wi-Fi?
I did. I cut out.
What happens when your PlayStation's used to being
their next drive? And on that last drive,
because whenever I wasn't hardwired over there, it
good
sucked.
job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better and a little more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense.
I tried talking Dad into getting the fast speed over here.
I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Newton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
What game I'm going to get.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1.57 subs. What?
Because I know she's got some on her face.
On the toss, here's Williams. And an alley to run. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, 32 yards.
Drunken wrestler, dude, it says you can throw your drunk partner halfway across the ring.
That was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well down the field.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Take your medicine.
Take your boom boom pill.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Take your medicine, and then we'll see what happens.
About a yard deep.
And we'll see what happens.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Really? That's weird. YouTube's all messed up.
Really? You got a whole hole.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Those were only a couple days old.
Yeah, they're still in there.
You can heat those up and eat them.
From up near the 40 now after the
Well, someone can. I can't. Every time I eat Quick Trip food, my get bad.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
I'm sorry,
a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Look, I've never beaten someone 4 times. I've never had someone go 0-4 against me, okay?
Wait a minute. What?
I've never had someone go 0-4 against me.
With a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs.
Usually I could beat someone twice and then they figure me out and then they beat me.
Tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big time play by the
Bryson says, hey.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton.
Bryson.
See the bedline simulator?
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, shit. It's a hard. Oh, God. Maybe. No, it's 99 cents.
99 cents.
Throwing again. Newton. He's going to look deep for Moore. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Don't you have Hot Pockets? How many you got left?
That's wicked.
What kind are they?
It says free girlfriend experience included.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4.
We know what that was about.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Gets around him, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
You ain't catching him. Goodbye.
Way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 50 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Already speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Who? No, because Dave did.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
I think
and nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Doesn't he? And then I don't know. I'm confused already.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory.
Oh, shit, there he goes.
And there he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 69 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay.
If you just log into Steam on a friend or family member's PC, click the Steam menu and select Settings in the window. Click Family and then tip the authorized.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They begin the drive with Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
You ready?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Tell me once you're at the. Tell me if you're at the Steam sign-in thing.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
What do you got, the big one or the little one?
Well, no, I'm trying to adjust the screen.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 50 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
First one's the, first one's the name. The second one's the password. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Butker now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
On the password.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Hey, you know what?
On 1st and 10, Newton.
No.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Heck yeah, man.
Let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. They go play action here on 1st down. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Greg Olsen, 57 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
This team is so stupid sometimes.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
No.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Robinson's got it. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30.
That's what I'm doing.
So from
go to
Panther
sleep.
territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. On the counter, here's Williams. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball with relative ease.
What I always wanted to happen, my freaking phone freeze.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
The extra point up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Yeah. I just bought that.
That'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
I'm not really good at basketball.
Showing it to me.
On first down, it's Newton.
Let me make sure I'm
coverage
signed out.
terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards now with the season over. Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year. Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Newton throwing complete to Samuel, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Send it.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. From the gun, here's Newton. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Nothing. Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
Check your spam too.
Yep.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Here's Newton, and he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Better watch your words.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Newton and Olsen here with a connection. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
What? Oh, go take it.
Yep, I'm going to be up all night. The milk's bad.
Now Newton on 1st down. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 18. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk.
Man, you almost
got
a touchdown. Yeah, you was.
We mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added. Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, these things mean something to you, but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better, but the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation, probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. Troy Polamalu, he essentially stepped off the field and into the Hall of Fame, but it doesn't matter. Bottom line is getting there. Congratulations to all.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 15. Chopper.
Yeah.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And it'll be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He is going to find Hill here. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's
well, why didn't you catch it? You even put your hands up,
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
What kind of shit was
so
that?
on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And Butker able to put this one through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It's not working. Yeah, it's not. It's fucked up.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What are you doing, dude? Damn dog.
Does what?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. They'll run on first down. Williams, and 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
No.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy some time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down, McCaffrey. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
53, Mike. Yeah, let's get set lunch.
From the red zone now, Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
To throw again on 2nd down, Newton. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go.
Check.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
So is this the last one, or are we doing another one after this, like another time?
The kick is away.
Just try it now.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40.
Sorry, bud.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that
Where
way.
the fuck is he going? Oh, my God.
Accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
NBA
Extra point splits the
2K19,
uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Which one do you got?
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I'm going to have to change my... Just using my old
Let's just
email.
feel it at the
I'm
goal
put in my
line.
new email.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Newton. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Pork chop's going for you.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Ross Cockrell. And he will bring this one back.
Give him something,
it's
huh?
a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far.
You have to time it just right.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Nice, sweetheart.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
An 11-yard pickup, and
no,
it's
I'm
enough for
playing,
Chiefs first down.
He's still
Grandpa
rolling,
Spades.
isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy work.
Grandpa Spades is Carolina, and
well
I'm Kansas City.
And he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Dante Jackson picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
It won't be tonight. Freaking Steam support.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. The Panthers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Bashad Breeland.
Good job, he caught me.
And down to the 48-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
This is an automated
They want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Link above to do so. You'll receive an email.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced to go into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And that
now, man has been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
But me and my uncle made this with my new
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough,
there's no way they should
gritty
have
run,
my old
got
email.
behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
It's a Roadrunner email
Do my
account.
eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
I don't
First
even
seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to
I'm saying
condition
I don't
during
know.
the season in order to continue to
Remember
carry
it,
the ball
or I
at
don't
this
even have
rate.
access to it.
Dance into his left. He'll run it. And they've got it
Like,
inside the 10
literally can't
at
even
the
get
8.
back to
A
it.
nifty bit of scrambling
Because
there.
it doesn't
12
exist.
yards, first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Like that email.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he
Count.
takes this into the end zone for
Basically,
a Chiefs
non-existent.
touchdown. From 8 yards out, as his guys continue to pour it on.
The RR
And now we're at
mailing
that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors,
account
one of the
is
great
no
commentators of all time, he's to
available.
sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is
But
one of our
she's
guys.
singing, too.
Oh, she's at
She's
least
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it
my mail
away.
to my phone, huh?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, I know it kind of pisses me off.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control.
Yeah,
Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Log out.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Emmanuel Agba. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Check your hot read.
3rd and long. It's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back
I
what he
can't run
could, but let's face it, that
Steam
sack
game
on 2nd
because I'm not
down,
logged in.
talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, guys.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Yeah, he's going to Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
He was down, he was down, he was down.
When I see a play like that,
I'm going to challenge that shit.
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point? Whatever you're going to pick up.
Shit.
That means I'll be able to DLC car mechanic on there. I bought it for the PS4 card.
Oh, the official has to do it.
to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20,
Are you
but that's the
serious?
safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I didn't
Right
know.
now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can
Smoke
see it
cigarette
totally
not being
divided.
dead.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
down.
No,
This
okay.
team has been
Real
thoroughly
hard
beaten
that you
right
want
from
to
the
work
word
on.
go.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Just scroll down through them. You can see the actual card. Like
He's
I
going to
got
let it fly.
like 1946
My
Woody.
goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 28.
Yep.
And his guys are going to get the
Actually
football
put
at the
into
28-yard line. With that interception,
Oh yeah, they
he
got
just set
Ferraris,
a record
Lamborghinis,
that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks
told
ever in
Smoke
an
about
NFL
that,
game.
too.
Eight.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah, they got
He's with the Lions
him
at
one
that time.
Abrams
To get to 8,
and a Batmobile.
are you sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
And I've been having problems with my neck, even though I don't have a neck. But
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it
it's
away.
fucking back here, back of my head.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get
Yeah,
back
well, I don't
into
go
the
through
game,
people's
teams
shit.
are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover.
Even though I
They
don't
want to
have
try
a
to put
neck.
points on the board.
Shut up, Carrot. Hey, don't worry. My daughter sits there and says it on live freaking video that I don't have a neck.
Their next drive.
goes
They
from
are
straight
obviously getting
shoulders to
shellacked
straight
here in this one,
chin
Charles.
to straight
If you're a
nut.
coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this. And now here is another interception.
Can you see him walking around like ping pong, just like, yeah.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Walk around like a ping pong.
Defensively, they've had their way
That was
in this
old.
one. That pick 6 makes that score
17.
even more lopsided.
2 days
I remember
ago.
talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much
Nobody
over.
drinking
You go
milk.
to the bench and hang out. He said,
Would
oh,
he
heck
be
no.
the,
I want to stay on the field. I might get some
Batman's
stats. I might get a pick or two.
villain?
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
My dad didn't drink any milk. He only drinks vitamin D. If I would have known that, I would have bought one of each.
Oh, God. Alright, you guys.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
See you later, Carrot.
Bye, Carrot.
Later. Been a long time, guys. It was fun.
My daughter says bye.
Yeah.
And she says goodnight.
Later.
No, you won't. You won't be seeing him in the morning.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
We'll just go to
And
Charlotte.
that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
It'd still be a good 30 minutes away.
You did?
And
Why?
we're gonna get snow down here.
Made you sick?
I can taste it, yeah.
So. Alright, guys.
Oh,
See ya.
spanking.
See ya.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now.
I'll
And I
spank you.
can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because
I'll
there are a
spank you
lot of
both.
people watching the body language of the guys on the field now.
Stop.
And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really
It ain't
well.
gonna work. It's too late. I'm up 69 to 18.
We'll see how they handle the
It ain't gonna
moments
work.
of this
You
one.
should have done that 3 quarters ago.
2nd and 10. Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes goes down. Chris Jones.
I told you, pork chop. Don't come in here saying that the Kansas City Chiefs going to get beat. You got to figure out who's better. You come in here talking smack like Kansas City sucks. It's not the team, it's the person that's playing the team. Come on, man.
The defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
I am officially 4-0 against Grandpa Spades.
It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
In football.
Allows them to play with a totally
He's picking the
different
Patriots next
style
time, so that might be a problem for me.
No.
Last time someone picked the Patriots, I got my ass handed to, so.
Cheese God.
Yeah, because someone's like, hey, Cheese, why don't you be the Patriots? Couldn't pick your own team.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching.
I know how to beat I know how to beat
on
LSK. Pick the
For more,
Patriots.
Log on to EASports.com.
You gonna
The
get your ass
Chiefs
whooped?
victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Well, that ain't gonna be tonight.
What, like 2 touchdowns that game?
You beat me by a field goal.
I'll fill it, yeah.
So I didn't get my ass whooped.
Yeah, you did.
At first I was putting a beat down on that ass, and then he popped back up.
Yeah, well, that was the only time he's beaten me. Well, it ain't gonna happen tonight. I will. You get off this game, figure out what team you're gonna be tomorrow.
That's if you live stream tomorrow.
But I'm gonna end my stream real quick. I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed. Even though I only had 2 people watching, but hey, that's what's up. See y'all later. Peace.
He might want to go out because he was out a little while ago before.